Yup. Not in the red.
SGB News.
SGB News, huh?
Yeah, SGB News first, man. Man, we highlight the bad and we also highlight the good, man. So we want to, you know, when you guys are doing the right thing out here and showing up and educating people and not pushing, you know, the issue, we like to see that, man, because you're out here for the people and we can see that from the heart, man. So appreciate your services out here, man. You guys earn respect, and hopefully the rest of the department will start kicking in and learning from your example and other good cops out there, man. Because this is what we need to build that community relationship back up, you know, because right now the cops are like way down at the bottom of the list, you know, when it comes to having respect for people. And it's pretty sad that the badge and the gun and all that uniform and everything automatically gives you that, man. But when we see good cops out here, you know, we'll let the people know, hey, look, we have hope. There's good cops out there, man. So I appreciate you guys, man. Rodriguez.
Yeah.
What's your badge number, bro?
Fourth. Well, my badge number is
right here.
Oh, you did? All right,
my
cool.
employee number is different than my badge.
All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, you guys get a bad name, and it's due to a lot of cops that, you know, they just have a chip on their shoulder, man, and they're out here for a different reason. They're not out here to help the people, you know, and they feel, you know, justified, you know, with their power, you know, and that's pretty sad. You know, you guys do have a lot of power, you know, and we do know that. We know that you guys have power, but to abuse that authority and to push it, you know, to that limit where you're putting people in jail for a false arrest, you know, that's just bad policing, man, and you guys will never gain respect that way.
Yeah, if someone does that, that's for sure bad policing.
Yeah, man, so we're starting to see, like, cops start to defend, you know, people as well. I don't know if you guys see that Westminster lady that got punched in the face, and the officer stepped in and was like, dude, you know,
held him back.
We don't see that a lot, guys. We need to see more of that. We need to see officers step up on officers when something goes bad, you know? When you feel that something's unjustified, step up, man. That's what we need out here, bro.
And take
We
into
also need to hold citizens accountable too, so don't forget that.
Oh, yeah, no, that for sure,
it goes
man.
both
We know
ways.
there's a lot of criminal
It's all
activity.
it's all about give and take. Right?
Yeah, oh,
Both
yeah.
ways.
Hey, man, you earn the respect and you get the respect, and then vice versa, man.
I like that. That's
That
good.
respect will come back, and, you know, but I understand you guys, it's hard. The job is hard because of all the criminals out here, man. And you guys got to stay on it, and it's hard not to judge somebody for that. I get it. But at least come up with a positive attitude, a good heart, and try to help, you know. And one thing that I always say is, man, you know, you know, cops should be rolling around with counselors, like people that are more knowledgeable and helping people, man. If you guys can get that type of special training.
I don't think that's needed. I think all it is communication, just like this.
Right.
As long as we can all communicate and talk, because we're not going to go anywhere without communication.
Right. You're
So
right.
just having a third party to help mediate, you know, communication, I think that's needed.
Maybe
Just like this,
I said,
you
if
talk
you
to
guys
us,
have
you
that,
educate us, we educate you, goes both ways.
right. You guys
That's all
have
it
that
is.
professional aspect and the human relation part of being a police officer. And,
Right.
and
A lot of it
creating
is too is because we grew up in this area.
What's that?
I said a lot of it has to do with we grew up in this area.
Oh, there you
so
go.
we know
Right on.
how the community works and how to work with our community.
Appreciate you, brother.
That's
You
all
guys
it
be
is.
safe out
Pretty
there.
cool setup, man.
Oh, thank you.
I know. You guys have like, well, iPhones like $1,000, cameras another 600. You guys have like
That's why we get mad when
$3,000.
somebody comes up and, you know, throws our phone or smashes our stuff. We're like, hey, come on, man. You know, where's the justice for our, you know, there's no, we don't see any physical damage, you know, like, but what about the crime that was committed, you know? So it's every police officer for themselves. Everybody's going to judge it a different way, but, you know, we would hope to see good cops out there,
So,
and I'm glad to see you guys.
Are you guys here for like a police audit, or were you guys here to audit like the actual?
No, the cannabis place.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
their security guards are out. They're very uneducated, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And it went escalated all the way to the lawyer. The lawyer was even uneducated.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy.
Lawyer, yeah.
You guys, what are you doing? You know,
You're harassing,
you
yeah.
can't do that. Harassing.
Yeah, on the business card I put too that we advise you for because he was trying to say it was trespass.
Yeah.
But then like we told him public versus private property. You guys were
Right.
obviously not on their property, and
Yeah.
we acknowledge that.
Yeah. I mean, I would take the pardon if I was on their property, but you know, but that's where the disconnection comes from sometimes, because you know, a lot of times we're running into a situation where you're getting one side of the story, but you're not finding out if we were actually on the property. So we're getting a trespass
The first
warning,
thing we
but,
did was we saw you guys on the sidewalk. So, you know, obviously we walked past you guys, we acknowledged who you guys were, but we walked past you and talked to the person that called us. And then we mediated, delegated, and then, you know, obviously.
And also,
I know it's a minor subject, but taking into consideration your parking, you know, a lot of you guys just block the whole shit, and a lot of comments I get is, why do they always fucking block the shit, you know, like park like
the whole road,
At
you
that
know,
point in time, you flagged us down, so we didn't know what was going on. We were just trying to position ourselves at a tactical advantage.
So it wasn't a call?
It was a call, but at the same time, we were looking for the address. We thought it was on that side.
Gotcha.
Like,
I just, you know, think about it, how you park.
Because you guys are going like that, like if something's happening.
Yeah, so we didn't know if like we were gonna, you know, get ambushed. We didn't know, so we parked in a tactical advantage. That's why we kind of parked facing you guys, and then when we got out of the car, and then obviously you guys were like, oh hey, it's no big deal. Like, all right, cool. Like, you know, we got. I mean, as sad as it sounds, we got to think about ourselves first at that point in time, and then we can continue with our investigation.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
I just think, you know.
Oh, that's cool. My partner moved the car after, you know, we found out that it wasn't like
that was awesome.
Minor subject, but
shooter or
you wouldn't
like
believe
that.
how many comments I get. Every time a cop pulls up, it's like, you know, blocking something. So it's like,
but that makes sense.
Most of the time, it's a tactical advantage for us.
Thanks for explaining.
Get it on camera too, right? Because the vehicle has the camera, so you want to get that angle too, right?
Yeah. I mean, cameras, but it's not even that. It's like, so let's say when you guys are like, hey, you know, you're doing this. Well, we have ballistic doors if someone is shooting.
So you have that.
So now we have both doors facing towards the threat, where we can be protected at that too.
Right on.
But again, it's all different. It's all relative to each call. Some officers do like to block the streets. Some just like for us, we're getting flagged down. Like we're looking for the address, and we just see you guys with cameras. You know, like, hey. So we're like, oh, something's going down.
Right on. Well, we also do appreciate you guys staying professional all the time, man.
It was awesome.
Even though we were giving you guys shit, you know, like, oh, you're here to buy weed, like, you guys look past it, and that's being a true professional right there, guys.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, to be honest, I didn't pay attention to it too much. I just told you our policies on it, you know.
Right. That's
so you guys want to work too.
That's the way to do it, man.
Right.
Yep. Thanks for explaining.
You guys have Jose, right?
Yeah, Jose Gonzalez, man. Take care. Got my channel and streaming news first, man.
All right, good luck to you guys.
Okay,
Be safe.
Later.
Take care.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Shining example of how to educate people that don't know any better, you know? These guys did it right.
SGB News First. Or Riverside County Accountability.
All right.